Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2022 here with the Orlando Magic. We are coming off of does it show? It shows our previous years, right? Yeah, we are coming off of a 53-29 season a year after going 29-53. We made the NBA Finals a year ago, an improbable run. We fell to the Dallas Mavericks in the championship series, and in the offseason, all we did was go out and pick up DeAndre Ayton to pair alongside Zach LaVine. So DeAndre Ayton, our new inside threat, a 4-year contract worth whatever that is, 130, 20 something $million, whatever, I don't know. Elite inside, elite rebounder, elite defensively. Only 25 years old, and he is ours. And then we also picked up Adam Davis in the draft. We ended up getting the number 3 pick in the draft, or did we trade up for the number 3 pick? I don't remember. It's been a week at this point, but Adam Davis, the number 3 pick in the draft, he's going to be our starting small forward. So our starting lineup this year is going to be Suggs and LaVine in the backcourt. Davis with Isaac and Ayton up front. Good luck scoring on Ayton and Isaac. Off the bench, we've got Wagner. We've got Vivaldo Giannini to provide some scoring. So Giannini and Wagner are going to give us a lot of offense off the bench, along with Kemba Walker. Frankly, we picked up Kemba Walker as our backup point guard. So we're going to be running with Giannini, Wagner, Walker, Tillman, Begarin off the bench. So we would go, I'd say we go 8 deep, 9 deep with Begarin. He's only 2-star, but we have 8 2.5-star or better players. And I think our depth chart is set, and I think we're basically ready to go, right? Yeah, Suggs, LaVine, Davis, Isaac, Ayton. There's Wagner, Walker, Giannini, Tillman, and then, we signed Al Horford, too, as big man, just to give us a little bit of depth up front. And I think we're pretty much ready to go. So let's start simming, and let's see how season number 3 goes for the Orlando Magic. With our new man in the middle, DeAndre Ayton. No games the first 2 days. Our first game of the year on the road against the Cavs, and we have somebody injured already, or did I just not set something? How did he get hurt? They didn't even play a game. So we're going to put Begarin in the starting lineup, actually. How long is he out for? He's strained hamstring, out for 1 day. All right, so I'll get Kemba out there. The two of them will split the minutes. I don't want Kemba playing more than about 18 or 20 minutes a game. I don't think he'll be able to handle that. All right, so on the road against the Cavs without Jalen Suggs is a 102-93 loss. Not the start to the season that we were looking for. And it was pretty bad across the board. LaVine had a good game. Giannini with 11 off the bench. Davis in his pro debut, 4 points, 10 rebounds for the rookie. We were winning. We were up by 6. We were up by 8 going into the fourth quarter, and we fell apart in quarter number 4. We should have Suggs back now, though. We can just restore the lineup. And Begarin's hurt, but that's fine. I think he's going to play. Yeah, he's out with a sprained ankle. All right, now let's move forward. Move on from game number 1. At home against the Hawks. 140-127. That is a game against a very, very good Atlanta Hawks team. Now with Michael Porter Jr., Trae Young, Bradley Beal, and McCollum. Wow. And we put up a $140. So LaVine with 31, Suggs 24. Ayton struggled with his shot. Davis 12, 7, and 3. We get 30 off the bench from Tillman. Wagner and Giannini each in double figures. The offense was cruising here at home against the Hawks. I'll take it. I will take it. 24-11 from Suggs in his season debut. Hopefully he doesn't continue to hate me. I don't know why he hates me. We are now at home against the Raptors, and that's a 116-100 win. So bounce back from that opening day loss with a couple of back-to-back victories. Levine 29, Suggs 23, 7 and 6. Ayton with his best game so far, 16 points, 6 rebounds. Davis only 3 points. Isaac 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. A typical Jonathan Isaac game. Not a lot out of the bench, but we didn't need a lot out of the bench. The starters were terrific. Back on the road now against the Wizards. Ooh, look at that. 91-79. A defensive struggle, and DeAndre Ayton busts out for us with 31 and 15. Needed that game because nobody else. Levine only took 12 shots, so it's not like the shots weren't falling. It looked like the offense really just went through Ayton in this one. Suggs 11, 7 and 8. So Jalen Suggs through 3 games, 19 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Keep it up. And he still hates me, right? Yeah. Well, it's up to a 5. It had been a 1. So at least it's up to a 5 now. Levine scoring down just a little bit. I mean, we're only 4 games in, so I don't want to read anything into it. But Davis, 7.5 and 7.3 so far through 4 games for him. Isaac, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks. Just a great game for Jonathan Isaac. I love that stat line. Tillman struggled. Giannini was 6. Wagner may end up being trade bait. He hasn't. I mean, you look at his stats. He averaged 10 points in his rookie season, 9.9 last year, and only 3 this year in 18 minutes a game. So I don't know. Maybe Wagner's trade bait. And that gives us the opportunity to clear some cap space next year. I don't know. We're getting ahead of ourselves here though. So. Next game is at home against the Wizards, and we lose. So we beat them on the road, and we lose at home. Devin Booker, now of the Washington Wizards, with 38. Levine had 31. Another rough shooting game for Ayton. Isaac had another good game. All right, so we're 3-2 out of the shoot here. Not ideal, but, I mean... Still early, trying to work DeAndre Ayton into the rotation here a little bit. Still no games. I'm going to play for like a week here. Here we go. At home against the 1-5 Spurs is another loss. We lose to the 1-5 Spurs. That's a little concerning. Ayton's shooting has been just off. 37% from the field. Why are you shooting 3-pointers? I don't want you shooting 3-pointers. All right, let's go here. DeAndre Ayton. 1 month. Post up. Catch and shoot less. I don't want DeAndre Ayton taking 3-point shots. All right, so we're back at it at home against the Bucks, and 94-58. We give up 58 points to the Milwaukee Bucks here. Really? Wow. Okay. Ayton 16 points, 19 rebounds. Suggs 25 and 6. Levine 16, 4 and 5. We were up 49-21 at half. The Bucks scored 6 points in the second quarter. All right. A win's a win. And we improved to 4-3. Need a bit of a winning streak here to feel kind of better about things. We take on the Kings at home, and there's another win, 112-104. Looks like a good game for Zach. And it was 35 points for Levine. As Suggs hurt, he only played 17 minutes. He is a sore back. Okay. 35 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists for Zach. 8 and 13 points, only 3 rebounds. Isaac, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks. 9 points for Davis, 15 each for Kemba and Tillman off the bench. on the road now against the Thunder. And I think we're going to have to take Suggs out of the lineup, right? Oh, it's more than Suggs. It's Suggs and Ayton. And Kemba Walker. Okay. Looks like Al's going to get some playing time here. Get Tillman out there more. Kemba can't play, but he's out. So I guess we'll see if Suggs can go. If not, Begarin's going to play. So we're already starting to suffer some injuries. And that's not a surprise. We lose 5-4. We lose 104-88. We dropped to 5-4. Yeah, we played that game. Suggs only played 3 minutes. I wish the game, and this is if the people at Wolverine are watching, if somebody's probable, then either have them play or not. But 3 minutes for Suggs, I don't know. Anyway, Levine takes 33 shots because nobody else on the team can score. So we lose. We're 5-4. Not a good start to the season. I don't want to say it's been bad, but I expected us to win more. All right, Suggs is fine. Let's restore the lineup. Everybody's back to where they need to be. Giannini, I think we are all set. Yeah, Kemba's out for another day, but that's fine. All right, so we're 5-4, looking to improve to 6-4 on the road against the Nuggets, who are perfect at home. And that's another loss. We have a team incident, so we're 500 through 10 games. It's a bit surprising. What happened? Max Tully and Alex Len. All right, well, I guess we'll make those calls. Tully and Len. All right. Where are they? There's Alex Len. We'll talk to him first. Tell him to cool it. Stop. And Tully. Tully is our rookie. We drafted him, I think, 27th overall. Ooh, okay, well, he didn't like that very much. Well, I got news for you, Rook. It's not the best way to talk to your head coach, but it is what it is. All right, so 5-5. Bit of a rough start out of the chute here as we look to avoid falling under 500 here against the Clippers, and we do. We win 119-117 to crawl back over 500. 25 for Levine, 26 for Suggs, a double-double for Ayton. Davis with his best game, 18 points. Tillman with 16 off the bench. He's been really good for us off the bench. Had that 30-point outing earlier. All right, so we're 6-5. 6-5 as we play out west. Who do we take on now? The Suns. DeAndre Ayton going home to take on Phoenix. And we win 126-121, and Ayton has himself a game. DeAndre Ayton, 27 points, 12 rebounds in his return to Phoenix. Levine with 26. Davis only 2 shots. I need him shooting more. Honestly, I mean, he's one of the better shooters on the team. Another great game for Jonathan Isaac. Wow. 26 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Suggs struggled with the shot a little bit, but still ends up 15-7. Giannini with 8 off the bench. Wagner with 7. All right, and we win back-to-back games, so that's kind of nice. Now we are on the road against the Lakers. 10-2 overall, 7-0 at home, and we get blown out. We lose by 23 to the Lakers, so very up-and-down start to the season here for us. 17-20 for Ayton. Levine only takes 9 shots. That's probably because we were... No, I mean, 11, 14. We were down 12 going into the fourth, so it's not as if we emptied the bench early. You just didn't shoot the ball. Okay. Let's keep going. We got Indiana coming up. A very tough Indiana squad, so we might be a 500 team again here in a moment. At home, though, finally, 7-6 at home. Played 13 games. Oh, I guess we've played more games at home than we have on the road. No, we've played 6 games at home and 7 on the road. So this is our 7th home game. At home against the Pacers is a 128-123 victory. So offense gets moving a little bit here today. 8-20-19. Levine 28-10. 26 for Suggs in only 20 minutes. Davis has 10 points, 9 rebounds. 12 for Kemba off the bench. Oof, that minus 13. Kemba, I mean, he's bad defensively. Wow, okay. Let's keep going. All right, on the road again against the Cavs. The Cavs have already beaten us once this year. We get a little bit of revenge here. We win 113-112. So we're on a bit of a hot streak here. We've won, 4 out of 5 or something? Ayton with another great game, 18-17. That's what I like to see. 15 points, 12 rebounds a game for Ayton. Levine, 23 points, turns the ball over 10 times. Good game for Suggs, 17-6-5. Again, Davis just not shooting the ball very much. Giannini only takes 3 shots. He's another one. That scoring number isn't great. If that scoring number was higher, the points would be more accurate. But I mean, again, that outside shooting, he's only 20 years old, so certainly can't give up on him yet. Wagner has 7, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He plays a pretty good game in 18 minutes. At home now against the Knicks. It's a 106-86 victory. Where is it? Right here. 24. Excuse me. And I know I say this every time, but don't expect me to edit that out. I'm not that good at this, so I apologize for sneezing in everybody's ear. Levine with 24, 5 and 7. Ayton with another monster game, 15 points, 21 rebounds. So it looks like he's settling in a little bit. Davis 6 and 7. Tillman with 11 off the bench. Horford with 8 points, 3 rebounds off the bench. We may need to do something about our backup center position because I don't think Tillman is... Yeah, Tillman's only 6'8". He's not really center material. And Al is getting up there. Inside shooting's still pretty good. I mean, he's still not bad. His ratings aren't bad, even though his star rating is bad. But I don't know. I mean, if he's only playing 10 or 12 minutes a game, it should be okay. But we'll just have something we'll have to keep an eye on. Just keep going. I think I'll probably take this to January. Take this to January 1st. Why not? It's going pretty quickly right now. At home against the T-Wolves. Ooh, 122-109 loss. You can't lose those home games. I'll check the standings here in a minute. Good game for Levine, 33. Not a good game for Suggs, 8-22-16. All right, so let's look at the standings. We are in second place behind Atlanta, 10-7. We are fourth in the conference right now, half a game behind the Bulls, and then behind the Sixers and the Hawks. So we look at the stats real quick. What do we got going on? So Levine's doing Levine things. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Jalen Suggs has been fine. 16 points, 5 rebounds, or 4 rebounds, 5 assists a game. Nothing needs to change there. Ayton, he's attempting 1 3-pointer a game, so it looks like he stopped shooting 3-pointers, which is nice. He's been fine. Isaac has been fine as well. 45%, 54% from the 3-point line. Doing what we need him to do. I would like Giannini and Davis to shoot the ball more and Kemba to shoot the ball less. So maybe we do... So if we go to Kemba, 1 month, and drive and pass more. Shoot off dribble less. If we go to Giannini, 1 month, we are going to catch and shoot more at the expense of driving and passing less. And offensively, and then same thing, Adam Davis, catch and shoot more, drive and pass less. So I want those guys shooting a little bit more. We'll see if that helps. And we are now on the road against the Pacers. And we lose by 7, so we're 10-8. Yeah, it hasn't been a great start to the season. A little disjointed, as they say. Where is the box score? Right there. So Davis does the exact opposite of what I tell him to do. He takes 2 shots. 16 and 13 for Ayton, Suggs 25, LaVine. Yeah, I mean, our big 3, as it were, LaVine, Suggs, and Ayton, are doing exactly what we need them to do. And here we blew it in the 4th again. So what does that mean? That's a couple of games that we've lost in the 4th quarter. So is it a fatigue thing? Maybe we lower the defensive intensity a little bit. Increase the bench use. I like the higher offensive pace. I think we have the right offense for that. So maybe we try something like that. As we go on the road to take on the Bulls, who are a perfect 10-0 at home. We have an invalid roster, so who's hurt? Isaac is out for 3 days. Okay, so with Isaac being out, that means Wagner is going to get some run as the starting power forward. All right, let's see how it goes. Are we going to lose our 3rd straight? We are. We are a 500 team through a quarter of the season. And we're about to, we got another tough game here. We got another tough game coming up. It's a little surprising. I'm a little shocked given what we did in the offseason. A little shocked given what we did in the offseason. Ayton with another good game. LaVine with 21. We're 10-9. About to be 10-10. Playing on the road against a tough Mavericks team. Oh, we win. There we go. So a rematch of the NBA Final. We get an email we have to respond to. DeAndre Ayton has been lights out. We'll offer him praise. That was a big win. That was a big win for us over the Mavericks in a rematch of last year's championship. We held Doncic to 15 points. For us, Ayton had 13, 22 for LaVine, 25 for Suggs, 19 for Davis, one of his best games of the year. Wagner with 14. Yeah, see, this is perfect. We had 16 from Giannini off the bench, 7 of 9 shooting. Davis with 19. That's what we like to see. We'll get to the end of November, and we'll take a quick look at the team stats. Or not team stats, but league leaders, rather. Excuse me. Let's restore the lineup as Isaac is back and ready. Maybe this is a Jonathan Isaac really needs to be a small forward. I mean, he's 6'11", 210. And if I put Wagner in, 6'9", 220, maybe we try this. Maybe we try... Let's try this for a little bit. Let's try that. Let's get Davis off the bench. Davis is definitely a small forward. So Wagner is at 32 minutes right now. Isaac's at 30. I don't want to take time away from Davis. That seems counterproductive. But I also don't want to take time away from Giannini. Davis, well, I mean, his rebounding is good enough. He's 6'6", yeah, he's not a power forward, though. Not at 6'6", 225. So Davis, Giannini, Levine, and Isaac basically have to split these minutes, and I don't really want to take Zach out of the lineup at all. Maybe we do something like that and just take him down a couple of minutes. Maybe do something like that. Let's see how this lineup works for a little while. Suggs, Levine, oops. We do this, and then this, and then this. All right, so maybe we try this for a little bit. Suggs, Levine, Isaac, Wagner, and Ayton with Davis, Walker, Giannini, Tillman as our main bench. Let's try that. Let's see if that changes anything. We are at home against a bad Warriors team, and we win 114 to 190. So Wagner does what he normally does when he starts, and that's just not shoot the ball. He has 3 points. Ayton has a 20-20 game, 21 points, 20 rebounds, 30 points for Levine. And we beat a team that we should beat, so while it's great, I'm not going to throw a parade right now. We are at home again against the Nets, and we have an injury. Suggs, not good. So Begarin will come in. How long is he out for? 6 days. Ugh. All right. So Begarin is going to get some playing time. So we're going to... All right, so we're going to do this, and then we are going to do this, and then we are going to do this and this. Kemba will come in here and here. All right, so Kemba's going to play 20 minutes. I don't know if that's going to be good for us because he's really bad defensively, but we'll see. All right, at home against the Nets. 111 to 94 victory, so that's a good game. We've won a couple of games in a row now. The Brooklyn Nets, led by Kevin Durant and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay. We win. Wagner, again, just doesn't shoot the ball. What's going on with Isaac? Oof. But that's fine. We get 22 points, 16 rebounds from Ayton, who's been just a beast. Begarin, 18.7 rebounds, 4 assists for Begarin. Way to go. Zach LaVine, 38 points. 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Davis with 12 off the bench. He's actually scoring more off the bench than he has starting. Maybe the key is to find a power forward to replace Wagner. I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's what we do. Find a legit, maybe another defensive style. Because we haven't, I think we have enough scoring with the players we have out there. So maybe we find another defensive stalwart for power forward, and we run with a front line of Ayton, a defensive power forward, and Isaac, and just make us one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. I mean, that's really the goal. All right, we're going to play this game, and then I have to pause for a minute. So let's go ahead and sim this game on the road against the Hornets. Is a 115 to 104 win, so that'll be a good way to pause here. Ayton, 30 points, 15 rebounds. Levine, 27, 8 assists. Begarin with another good game, 18 points again. He's playing really well. He may usurp Kemba Walker. Isaac bounces back, 19 points, 8 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Wagner continues to not shoot the ball. Giannini continues to not shoot the ball, although he's averaging 8 a game off the bench. Can't really complain. So, all right, standings. We are still in second place, 6.5 games behind the 20-2 Hawks. Still in fourth place in the conference, but now just a game behind the Bulls and just 2 behind the Sixers. So yeah, good. A bit of a better run here, 7-3 in our last 10. And guys, I'm gonna pause, and for you it'll be instantaneous. For me, and it may actually be a couple hours before I get back. So I'll talk to you again in a second. All right, we are back, and we're gonna keep going. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going. How long was the first half of that video? It was 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll keep going. We will keep going. We'll probably get, like I said, till January 1st. That'll give us a good idea as to what our team looks like and what we need to do in the next episode. And because I only do one a week, maybe getting through half the season and the first episode is not a terrible idea, so that we aren't going, a month between seasons. All right, so we are on the road against the Wizards. Another loss, 14-10. So we had won 3 or 4 in a row or something before falling there. Where's the game? We got the Bucks coming up. We held the Bucks to 58 points the first time we played them. So Levine 31, Ayton 18 and 11, Davis with 11 off the bench and 8 rebounds. But we lose again, so we're 14-10, still in second place, and we are again on the road. We're only 6-7. Make it 7-7 as we put up a $142. We have another incident that needs our attention. Just dropped something, so bear with me. I've got one of those, it's like a fidget spinner, except it's in like multiple pieces. So it's like, it looks like a fidget spinner, but each of like the arms comes off and they're attached by magnets. And I sit here with it and I just dropped a piece of it. So behind the scenes stuff. All right, where's the game? 142. So last time we gave up 58 points to the Bucks. This time we give up 133 and still managed to win. Looks like this one went into, I'm assuming, double overtime. Game doesn't break it down, so you can't really see like what happened in each of the overtime periods. But at any rate, 29-17 for Ayton, 37-11 for Levine. Suggs is still out. Begarin had 18, 5, and 7. Wagner with 18 points. That was a good game for us. That was a good game for us. We are 15-10. Oh, we got a message, right? Team incident report, Terrence Robinson and Alex Len. So Alex Len is causing issues. So we're going to give him one more shot here before we boot his behind. Stop getting into fights. If it happens again, we cut him. He's obviously the problem. So let's go ahead and sim. At home against the 17-8 Bulls. This is a big game. This will move us within a game of Chicago, and we lose by 8. All right. 15-11. This is a bit of a disappointment considering we went, 53-29 a year ago. We're going to have to go on a pretty substantial run here in order to get to where we were last season. And I'm getting a bunch of messages here. What is going on? Oh, that is my computer. Let me shut these. All right. Tillman, 17 off the bench. Levine with a good game. Begarin struggled. Ayton with another double-double. Isaac had 25. How much longer is Suggs out for? That's Philadelphia. I was looking at them while I was not simming. All right, so we get Suggs back. So let's go ahead and restore the lineup. Let's get Jalen back out there, and I think we go back to Davis. Oh no, we're gonna stick with what we had. We're gonna stick with Wagner, and I got to get Davis. No, I want to go back to Davis in the starting lineup. I think I want to go back to Davis in the starting lineup. I just think he provides a little more shooting. This is dumb though. Why are we doing this? So that can go there. Wagner can go there, and the small forward is, Davis. Yeah, we'll run like that for a bit. So we're 15-11. Do we have a box score to look at, or did we already do it? Yeah, that's Minnesota. That's my other save. Oh, we looked at it already, right? We lost to the Bulls. Lost to the Bulls. We got another message. What happened now? Hopefully it's this person's playing great. Yeah, Zach LaVine. We'll offer praise. He doesn't seem impacted by our comments. That's actually preferred. All right, so now we're at home against the Lakers. We need a win here. No, another loss. Let's look at insights. We can glean anything from this. Third best offense in the NBA. It's defensively. We have the 21st. Yeah, our defense. So what can we do defensively here? Let's look at our strategy. We're playing straight man to man. Let's go. What does attack do? Defenders will attack the perimeter, helping to reduce three-point attempts, but allowing opponents more easily to drive. Sagging. I think this might be the way to go with Ayton and Isaac on the inside. So let's try an attack style defense. And if we can drive players into the paint, maybe we can get some additional blocks. We've got the help down there, right, with Isaac and Ayton. So let's try that and see if that helps our defense at all. Because 500 isn't going to cut it. 500 is not going to cut it. We're still in second place. We are 2 games ahead of Charlotte, 8.5 behind the Magic. Oof. Conference, we are down to 5th as we fell below the Pacers. So we need a bit of a hot streak here. We need to win some games. On the road against the Sixers. Well, that's not the one we're going to win. We lose by 24, and Adam Davis suffers an injury. Wow. So this season's going the wrong way for us. Davis is out for 14 days. All right, so we're going to put Giannini in the starting lineup. And it's not what I wanted to do. Giannini and Davis, swap them. Now swap them here. And Wagner will come in at small forward, small forward, small forward. Or power forward, I should say. Davis. What do I do? What do I do? Because Levine is still out. So small forward, Isaac. Get him back there. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do either. I wanted to go here and here. Here and here. Do that, and then this. Ugh. Yeah, things aren't looking good for us this year. I'm not sure what the problem is. I really don't. I mean, we're a better team, but we're playing like garbage. Home against the Jazz. 113 to 112 victory. We needed that one badly. Zach only plays 24 minutes with his injury, but Suggs has himself a good game. Another double-double for Ayton. Isaac had a huge game. Giannini with a nice game. Wagner with a nice game off the bench. That was a game we definitely needed. We need to win, 5 or 6 in a row, I think, really to make me feel better about where we are this season. On the road against the Nets. There's a big win, 109 to 84. Wagner is now hurt. Let's look at the injury before we look at the box score. So Wagner's out for 10 days. Davis is out. He's probable. And I dropped my fidget spinner again. Yeah, there we go. Got it. All right. So most of our bench is now hurt. Davis, he's out for 10 days. He's probable. They're both probable. Wagner is out. We don't have much on the bench. That's sort of a problem. We can do this, and then we can go here. Bring Kemba in like that, maybe. Do something like that. Have Kemba as the shooting guard. Oof. Let's see. Robinson can play defense, so we can replace. I don't want to replace Tillman because he's probable, so he'll probably play. What about Davis? 23-year-old, second-round pick. Can't really shoot. Can't really rebound. Can ball handle a little bit, and he can play defense. So let's just do this. Get Davis some minutes. and see how that works. All right. And we move forward yet again. On the road against the Pistons is another win. 126-114. So that's 3 straight wins after a bunch of losses. That's a nice little run for us. Huge game for Suggs. 39.6 rebounds, 6 assists. Levine with 26. Ayton with another double-double. Isaac, 24 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, 4 blocks. You think about trading him or not re-signing him or something like that, and then he puts up a game like that and reminds you what he's capable of. That's just crazy. Giannini was 17. The bench doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. But we win again, and that's what's important. And we get a bit of a break here, which allows us to get some people healthy, I hope. A couple of days off. Another team incident. Is this Alex Len? If it is, he's gone. Nope, Terrence Robinson and Tony Davis. They're dogging each other. I don't care if they're dogging each other. Dog each other on Twitter. All in good fun. Another team incident. Back-to-back days with team incidents. A major cheap incident. Terrence Robinson took a cheap shot at Alex Len. All right. Well, that ain't going to fly. So we are immediately going to go to the roster. And Terrence Robinson is going to get waived. And hopefully that's enough. Not that, I think we're just going to cut Alex Len too. He's been all over the place in terms of causing issues. So what do we need? Let's just look at free agents and see what sort of help we can get. We don't need a point guard. Let's get rid of point guards and shooting guards and small forwards. We'll just take a look at the big men that are available. You can pick up Kostas Antetokounmpo if we wanted to. We can pick up a 19-year-old. He's only 1 star, though. Here's a 20-year-old who can't play defense. Danny McMillan. Here we go. Willie Cauley-Stein. We will sign him. All right. It's the 22nd. We're playing a home game against the Pacers. What do we got going on? Davis, Begarin, Cauley-Stein. Davis is out for 4 more days. We want to make any changes to the lineup. Giannini's playing a ton, but I'm okay with that, I think. Wagner's out for 4 days, so let's immediately get Cauley-Stein out there. Let's get him some playing time. And then Tully he's 23. He was our first-round pick this year. He's not particularly good at anything, but 1.5 stars. It looks like he's okay, so we'll just sort of let him develop a little bit. We'll just run with this until we get Davis and Wagner back, which both will be back right after Christmas, it looks like. Yeah. All right, so home game against the Pacers. Invalid roster. What is wrong with our roster? Is there somebody hurt already? No, what's missing? Oh, we don't have anybody in garbage time at power forward. We will give that to Cauley-Stein. All right. And let's go. Let's see if we can win again. No, we lose by 6. Suggs puts up 30. But we really just can't seem to get any sort of real run going. We play 2 or 3 good games, and then we lose a couple of games, and we play 2 or 3 good games, and hasn't been great. Hasn't been great. We had 30 from Suggs, another double-double from Ayton. I think we have back-to-back games. Is that what it said? Yeah, we got another game against the Bucks. All right, let's see how it goes. Oh, we have another injury. Come on. Giannini's out for 3 days, and I don't have a guard. Well, I guess it would be a small forward. Tillman's back. All right, well, first of all, let's do this. Tillman and Horford. I don't know why I had Horford out there. I don't want Horford playing that position, so let's do this. Let's go Gagarin and Horford. Switch them. All right. So now what do we do with... I think... I got to move these two. This is confusing me. All right. So Giannini is the small forward. I guess we go Davis because he can play defense, but I don't necessarily want him out there that much. So we'll go power forward, then we'll go center, and then center. So that gets Cauley-Stein, Walker, Gagarin, and so Gagarin will be shooting guard for Davis. He's not big enough to be a small forward. So Tully is going to have to get those minutes. Tully is going to get some playing time here. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's okay. Do something like that, I guess. Yeah, I mean, all three of these guys will be back in like right after Christmas. So, all right, on the road against the Bucks. What happened? Oh, did I forget to? I thought I clicked the button. Maybe I didn't. Can we win this one? No, we get blown out. So yeah, it's been a series of 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 wins, 3 losses. So we're hanging right around 500. It hasn't been great. Cauley-Stein's played pretty well since we signed him. So, I mean, that was a pretty good signing, but it's just been bad. It hasn't, yeah, I mean, we have some players that are playing well, and we'll take a look here, when we get to the end of the month, but not a great start to the season. Still plenty of time. We can go on a huge run over the last, Oh, good, another injury as we go to the 29-2 Hawks. Oh, and it's Ayton. Wonderful. Oh, he's out as well. What do I do? You can be kidding me with these injuries. Tillman's out. Ayton's out. Giannini's out. Davis is out. Wagner is out. Oh, my God. We're going to get destroyed unless Levine puts up like 60. Yeah, we lose by 25. All right. Thankfully, no game on the 26th. I was really excited about how this season was going to go with the addition of Ayton and Kemba Walker to the bench, and it hasn't gone well. Hasn't gone well at all. We don't have another game today, so again, thankfully, it looks like we'll be able to recover most of our players here on the road against the Celtics. Yeah, I mean, the standings, and we are still in second place, 13 games out of first place. In the conference, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in sixth place, game and a half up on the Bucks, a game and a half behind the Celtics. We should have most of our players back from injury now, with the exception of Wagner, so we can restore the lineup, thank God. Davis, Ayton, Wagner's still out. Cauley-Stein is out. We can move Giannini back up here. Small forward, power forward. We'll throw Isaac back out there and just fill out those minutes. All right, so we are missing what from here? Power forward? Power forward during... Yeah, we'll be him. That's fine. All right, well, we are 18-16. We've lost 3 games in a row, and we are at home or on the road against the Celtics. And we win 119-115, so that's a big win, beating a team in front of us. 31 for Levine. Let me guess, Suggs is hurt now. Nope, he isn't. Okay. Levine had a nice game, 31, 25, and 14 for Ayton. Isaac, 16, 8, 3, and 5, 12 for Kemba off the bench. We got another game against the Bulls at home. another win, 130 to 105. So again, 3 wins, 3 losses, 2 wins. So I mean, that's really just how we've been going all year, and it's put us slightly over 500 for the season. 30 points for Suggs and Levine, 36 for Suggs, 14 and 17 for Ayton with 5 blocks. Davis with a nice game, a double-double. 14 for Giannini off the bench, and we will sim the final day of 2023. So we go into January with a record of 20 and 14? We are 20 and 16, rather. 20 and 16, 12 games behind the 32 and 4 Atlanta Hawks. We are in 6th place in the Eastern Conference. 2.5 games behind the Indiana Pacers, 3 behind the Bulls. Still plenty of time. I'm not entirely sure what the fix is. I'm not entirely sure what to do to keep us from being this inconsistent. Zach LaVine having another great year, 26 points, almost 6 rebounds, 5 assists, over a steal a game. Jalen Suggs, 17.6, 3.5 rebounds, 5 assists. Does he still hate me? It's back down to a 4. He does. I'm going to look at his stats. Scoring is down this year. Rebounding is down this year. Assists are down this year. So everything is down this year for Zach. I mean, that's an issue. That is an issue. DeAndre Ayton comes on, 16.5 points, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks per game, and everything we need him to be in the middle. Jonathan Isaac, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks per game. Adam Davis, the rookie, shooting 56% from the field, 51% from behind the three-point line, averaging about 6.5 boards a game. He and Giannini, they're going to be huge parts to our team. I mean, these 3 players, Davis, Giannini, and Wagner, if they just shot a little bit more, we'd be in really good shape. Like, I'd be fine with Isaac taking fewer shots. I'd even be fine with Ayton taking fewer shots if Davis, Giannini, and Wagner shot the ball a little bit more. I mean, we've got 4 really good bench players, and 4 players that we can trust off the bench. Well, 3, I guess, technically. Davis starts, but Giannini, Wagner, and Tillman have been a really good bench for us. Tully has only played 3 games, but 6 points, 3 rebounds. The Kemba experiment has not worked. 6 points, 3 assists a game, shooting 30%. And that may be something we do right now, is take Kemba's minutes and give them to Begarin. Just right away. Let's just do that. And I think we take Horford's minutes and we give them to Cauley-Stein. Wagner's back, so we can... Okay, so what do we want to do with Wagner? Let's get him in here for Davis. Let's get him in here right there. And then for Isaac's at 30 minutes already. We'll do that. So Wagner's out there for 12. So, yeah, I think that's okay. 38 for that's a lot of minutes for Zach, though. A lot of minutes for Levine. Maybe we drop him down 1 more to 36 just so he doesn't get hurt. And then with Ayton, do the same. Shave 2 minutes off there. So Suggs, Levine, and Ayton will all play 36. Davis and Isaac will play 30. We get 22 from Giannini off the bench. 16 from Tillman. 12 from Wagner. 12 from Begarin, 10 for Cauley-Stein. So I think that'll work. All right, let's look at the league leaders, and we will call it an episode. And hopefully next episode will be better. Kyrie Irving of the Lakers, averaging 32.4 a game. Antetokounmpo of Brooklyn, averaging 31. Then Jokic, Morant, Williamson, Tatum, Mitchell, Doncic. There's Levine at number 9, and Sabonis. Assists per game, John Morant, Trae Young, Luka Doncic, LaMelo Ball, De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray, Dame Lillard, Simmons, Jokic, and Sabonis. Rebounds per game, Gobert, Sabonis, Capella. There's Ayton at number 4, Antetokounmpo, Jokic, Davis, Embiid, and Drummond. Blocks per game, Miles Turner averaging almost 5 blocks a game. Anthony Davis, Gobert, Chris Bryant with Golden State, Mobley, Noel, Claxton, Capella, Isaac and Ayton are 9 and 12 respectively. Steals per game, Ball, Simmons, Thomas Powell, Antetokounmpo, Van Fleet. Isaac is 6th. Field goals attempted per game, Antetokounmpo 21 per game. Made per game, Irving makes 10.6. Field goal percentage, Gobert shooting 62% from the field. Three-pointers attempted per game, Lillard averaging 11 per game. Makes per game, Lillard 4.7. Three-point percentage, Anthony Simmons. You got Giannini and Davis at 5 and 6. This is what I'm talking about. Let's get him some more shots. Maybe I just got to get him some more minutes. Maybe that's what I do with Giannini, is just get him more minutes. Williamson averaging 15.5 free throws per game and 10.4 made. Free throw percentage, Kyrie Irving at 93%. Turnovers per game, Antetokounmpo turns it over almost 4 times a game. Jokic has the best player efficiency. There's Levine down at 14. Double-doubles. Ayton is 7th with 24. And triple-doubles, Doncic has 13. I just want to take a look at something really quickly. I want to see upcoming free agents, just to take a look. LaMelo Ball, Anthony Davis. Unrestricted, you got Sabonis and Mobley and Towns. I mean, I don't know how we would make that work. It would have to be a sign-in trade somehow, but maybe putting Sabonis next to Ayton. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but maybe. I mean, Mobley isn't making a ton. That might work. Yeah, LaMelo Ball's not making any. Look at that. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals for LaMelo. He's a 5-star player. So there are going to be some options in free agency. If we look at our contracts, we really don't have much room. I mean, it would have to be a sign-in trade or a, we'd have to move some of our own contracts. As I've gone to white screen, so let's see how long this takes to go away. There we go. So we've got Levine and Ayton locked up for the next couple of years. Isaac's contract expires next season. I don't know what I want to do with him just yet, to be honest with you. His extension is like $23-ish million. Yeah, 22,375. I don't know. I mean, he might be worth it. Walker will be gone. Suggs will be around. Giannini and Davis. Wagner we might move on from. Yeah, so we're not going to have a lot of money. If we don't sign anybody, we're going to be down to 116, which still puts us over the cap unless the cap increases next year. So if we want to make a run at someone, like, I mean, I don't know, maybe Evan Mobley replacing Jonathan Isaac, depending on what he wants. You know, if we have to pay Isaac 17 next year and then 23 for a couple of years after that, if we can find a power forward at $20-ish million that gives us defense similar to what we're getting out of Isaac, I mean, maybe. But I love the stat line. I love it. I don't know, but that's something for next episode. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed episode, whatever this is, episode 7. If you do, leave a like, drop the video, subscribe, drop the channel, subscriber, and yeah, that's going to do it. I'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.